to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 500 likes. That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that daily 9 a.m. upload, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're gonna talk about is the perimeter defender. Now, the perimeter defender is obviously a build that you don't see a lot in 2K, but it's actually a really good build. It's just that a lot of people have been making it wrong. You want to go power forward with this, but a lot of people, what they've been doing is making it out of the pie chart right here, which is going to be the shooting and the defensive pie chart. And we all know ain't nobody really worrying about the shooting when it comes to anything that has red and green in it, unless it's just going to be a spot up build. And again, those spot up builds usually from this pie chart are going to be somewhere between the 6'5" and under height. Where at power forward, you can only be 6'7" at minimum height, and your 3 ball is not really that good enough to even worry about. So what I'm gonna do is make it here, which is gonna put more emphasis on defense, which of course you want from your center build. So that's the reason why I feel like this pie chart here is gonna be the best pie chart for this. And again, we do wanna go with speed invert. As we all know, any build that's trying to be a center or play in center, or you might be playing center, you want to have the vert. It helps out tremendously with your rebounding, okay? So you want to go here, right? Excuse me. All right, so now you got to be very particular about how you make this. So your close shot, you want to be a 78. You can max out your driving layup. You can only go a 78 on your driving dunk. You can only go a 73 on your standing dunk, and then you want to max out your post hook, all right, for 11. You want to skip all the shooting, max out your pass accuracy, max out your ball handle, and then go 56 on the post moves, right? Then go 74 on the interior defense, max out the perimeter, the lateral quickness, the steals, the block. Then you want to go 86 on your offensive rebound, and then 86 on your defensive rebound. So what you're looking at is 11, 1, 6, 28. And again, this build is going to be a center build. So you want to have as much defensive rebound as possible, because that's what you really look for in your center. You want your center to be able to help out in the hedge defense. You want your center to be able to play, be able to get the rebounds, and of course be able to finish above the rim. And this build will be able to do that. But what this build does differently than the glass cleaning finisher and also the paint beast is this build right here is basically a lockdown. It's a perimeter lockdown. The defense is tremendously crazy on the perimeter, and this what makes this build pretty dangerous, because it says power forward, but it does so much. Just by dropping the height to 6'7", look at your perimeter defense skyrocket to a 92, along with your lateral quickness and your steal, right? It's pretty freaking ridiculous. And then again, you want to get your weight and you want to keep it the same. And the reason being is because, believe it or not, your weight does not matter when it comes to your perimeter defense anymore. And this to show you, you can go all the way up to 275, your perimeter defense and lateral quickness stay the same, right? Doesn't even matter, right? You go all the way down to 180, guess what? Your perimeter defense and lateral quickness still stay the same, right? So that's why it doesn't matter. What does matter here is that your speed is still affected by that in your physical. So what I'm doing is saying is that I'm already happy with a 91 speed, right? You don't need that much more speed. Why not keep some strength and some interior defense? So why not just keep it here at 228? So that's my thought process, but it's your build. You can do it any way you want, all right? Now here, what we want to do is we want to max out this wingspan. And the reason why we want to max this wingspan out is we know as a center, you want to have as much defense as possible. That does give a +1 to your perimeter lateral quickness. So of course, that's going to be game changing there, because you're going to have some really good perimeter and lateral quickness. And that's why it's called a perimeter defender build. Now, again, you do get a +8 to everything. You get a +4 from hitting 95 to 99 overall on your physicals. You get the other +4 by doing either of these three things. Either A, play at least 50 games in my career, sim out the rest of the season, play every playoff game and make sure you win a championship, you'll get gym rat. You can B, just hit Superstar 2 in the park based upon your rep. And then C, which a lot of people do, every 7 days, go to the Gatorade facility, make sure you do a +4 in each workout or get a +4 in each workout and you get your +4 like there. So what you're looking at is here, check this out. 91 speed, right? 89 acceleration and a 99 vert. Like, are you kidding me? This build is ridiculous, okay? And then, of course, when you're finishing shooting, playmaking, defense, size, rebounding, you are getting a +4 there. So what you're looking at here will be an 87 driving dunk with an 85 standing dunk, which is pretty dope. 77 pass accuracy with a 71 ball handle is actually really good too, because it will help you get from transitions. And then, of course, here, like I said, you will have a ridiculous 97 perimeter defense with a 97 lateral quickness, a 99 steal, an 87 block, 82 offensive rebound, and an 85 defensive rebound. Extraordinary build, right? Something that could really, really help out is basically having a 2 lockdowns, perimeter lockdowns on your team. If you do have a perimeter lock on your team, along with a perimeter defender at the center spot, that's basically 2 lockdowns, and it's going to be tremendously hard to get to the basket and to be able to get shots off and pick and roll with a build like this. All right, now here you got some choices, but of course, as always, a build like this, you always want to go with the glass takeover. I feel like that's just the best way to go about it. And then here you have my nephews and nieces. You have the perimeter fender. Like I said, let's go ahead and test this build out real quick. Let's get 99, and of course, we will then get you out of here. Okay, so let's max this all out here. Boom. And then what we want to do here, you know, the most important things are going to be the contact finisher. It's going to be relentless finisher. Again, this is what I want to talk about. You have showtime opportunity. You want to do a showtime. Showtime is really important when it comes to just helping out. So a lot of centers, you do want to try to have showtime to just help your team out. But again, that is an option you can have. If you want to go that route, this is what I would talk. This is something similar to what I would think about. If not showtime, get put back ball some bronze just for some fun. And then I like to go consistent finisher. So there's many ways you can go about it with 11 badges. Here, we just want to go with slippery off ball just for helping with backdoor screens. And then what I like to do here is go with quick first step and then downhill, okay? So these are the 2 things that I would go with, especially if I'm on a 3s court. If I'm on a 2s court, then I'll take that downhill off, and then I'll probably go either unpluckable or split the difference, something like this, a needle threader. But then on the defensive side, of course, you want to go brick wall, chase down, you want to go clamps, you want intimidator, you want rim protector, and you want rebound chaser. You want box, of course, that's very important. And with that last 3, you can go interceptor. You know, maybe you want to get a little bit of pickpocket, worm, maybe get worm on bronze, just do that, and then maybe pogo stick, maybe it's go like that, right? But there you have it, my nephews and nieces, man. This is, again, a new meta, and I always just do chase down for the animation, but you could go higher if you want, but I don't really tell a difference. Excuse me. But anyway, there you have my nephews and nieces. This is the perimeter fender build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Tell myself to get rich and go help.